my man coming home talking about something, babe, I'm stressed. I had a long day. That job just overworked me.
I never thought I'd say this, but I'm in love.
You can't convince me. This is not everything wrong with the gym community. If you're trying to lift a weight that your spotter can't even help get up for you, the likelihood is you're not going to be stimulating the muscles that you want to as effective.
I'm friends with the monster that's under my bed. Get along with the voices instead of mine. Trying to trace. You think I'm crazy? You think I'm crazy? Well, that's not fair.
She's an amazing person. Like, you know, of course I've seen her on TV. We talked about it and just listening to the...
Find your dreams come true. And I wonder if you know what it means, what it means. And I wonder if you...
Hey, your friend got a to be honest.
She do. Boyfriend.
You?
Yes, I do have a boyfriend.
Well, she already said that.
No shade.
We should do a therapy session for y'all, bro.
Right now?
Not right now.
Let's do one right now.
Hey, nobody's talking to you. You got a boyfriend.
Stop trying to...
Hey, you got a boyfriend. You got to act like your princess. That's it.
Man, what the fuck are you talking about with the high
I'm just saying, it's just giving friendly. It's just giving friendly, that's it.
In case nobody's told you this today, women who are attracted to men with a full head of hair, those women have signs of... Considering a receding hairline is a sign of maturity. Same with women who prefer men with no hair on their face. Oh, did that sound stupid? No, it sounded dumb, didn't it? Right? Calling women for that. Perfect. So stop suggesting that men are pedophiles for wanting a woman whose armpit hair isn't down to her ankles. Okay, thank you.
What's going on, fellas? Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below. Let's get back to the video.
In a room of 300 men, how many of them would you think find you attractive? Any number y'all want to give?
Out of 100?
300.
300?
Yeah, okay. I agree.
I don't know, unless they got money.
I swear, it's always the fat ones, my. Damn, it's always the fat ones and the ugly friends, my. Ruining the vibe, my. He asked you about attractive, bitch, you went straight to money. You ruining the vibe. Answer the question, my.
If women lie about their past to look traditional, and men lie about their future to look successful, who's more deceptive?
They're equally deceptive, but I feel like men giving false hope does more harm than lying about your past.
Why are men expected to overlook a woman's past more than women will overlook a man's future?
Because you can change, and the past doesn't matter as long as your future is solid.
One of the biggest problems with men today is you can't walk away. You better learn how to walk away and cut a chick off. Because if you don't, you're going to be the fool. You're going to be the one that's left a dried up husk, because when she's done what you believe, she'll walk away. But here's the thing. Guys, when you learn to walk away from a woman, you're in a position of power. Ladies, many of you don't walk away. Many of y'all just check out. Y'all ghost. Y'all leave. And I'm going to tell you right now, look at the way a woman ends her relationships. If she's the kind of woman who flakes, dips out, ghosts, leaves things, you need to know if you're dealing with a woman who can handle conflict. Why is this important? Because a woman who can't handle conflict, they run. It's either you first or relationships first. You cannot serve two masters. If it's my truth, my life, my field, my this, my that, cool, over there.
I go on Bumble and I match with this man and I'm like, hi, how's your day going? And he's like, good, I just came back from the gym. He's like, what do you like to do for a workout? And I was like, let me tell you, I love to go on a run. I love to swim. I love to go for incline walks. I love to lift weights. I love to go to workout classes. Specifically, I love to do like a berries or a bar class or something where there's a lot of strength training. And recently I've started to dabble in calisthenics and I'm really hoping to improve on that this year. He immediately unmatched me.
I mean, yeah, what did you expect? All you had to say was, I train glutes 8 days a week, and I'd love to watch you bench press. That's it.
The Gates County Sheriff's Office, North Carolina State Highway Patrol, and the Hertford County Sheriff's Office are all responding. They're asking drivers to avoid Route 13 South and Barfield Road for now. We'll let you know when the road is clear again.
Hold on, let me rewind this.
Responding. They're asking drivers to avoid Route 13 South and Barfield Road for now. We'll let you know when the road is clear again.
I just need to know from a men's perspective, are y'all waiting on girls to talk to you first? Like, are you waiting on a girl to ask you on a date first? Because that's crazy to me. Like, when you're out in public and you're making eyes with a girl and you're, like, making it known that you're attracted to her, but you're not gonna say something, how are you not gonna say something? Where are the huevos? Where are the huevos these days? I feel like there's so many, like, times that guys want to say something to girls and they don't. Like, is there a guy watching this that can give us some insight? Like, why don't you just do it? Why don't you just do it? Are you scared? Are you waiting for her to say something first? I like my man to be assertive and dominant. If you want to say something to me, say something to me. I'll give you the opportunity. I'll put my phone down.
I don't know why so many women think that it's so easy to approach when they themselves start sweating over the thought of roles reversed. Just off the top of my head, 3 really easy reasons why it is difficult for a man to approach. Number 1, fear of rejection. Number 2, anxiety over what he actually says to you. And number 3, the situation is not ideal. Like, you're not alone. That's just 3, but there's like 100 more.
To a man, problems by definition have solutions, and issues by definition are endless. So why bother talking about them? So when we're like, honey, can we talk about this issue? No. Why would I waste my time talking about something unsolvable? Let's focus on what can be solved. And then we're just like, what are you, chicken or something? We think they're cowards or they're chicken and they won't head into it. Well, if all we said was, I have a problem that I'm hoping you can help me with. If they can, they will. It's one of the things they love to do for us. It's part of caring. They want to solve our problems. But they can't be saddled with our issues. Of course, it's so nice.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Hello?
Yo, Jay, come get online.
Nah, I can't right now, man. I'm out in the forest.
Jay, you won't believe who's online right now.
Bro, I can't. I'm busy.
That's your friend?
Jay, the whole squad is online right now.
Everybody's online right now.
Lamron, Dexter, Paul, and Frozen Bites 210.
This man finally got on, right? He was missing like Corey Kenshin. And disappear and come right back.
Exactly. Don't miss this opportunity.
All right. Let me tell him. Hey, babe, listen. All the boys online. You understand that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, can I play?
Go save the world.
All right, bet. Hey, yo, PlayStation card initialized.
Right away, sir.
Hurry up and start. I'm gonna play this game.
I'm so ready for the day when a large, massive, angry, raging mob of women men with their bare hands.
This is satire, right? Some sort of bad joke because they couldn't possibly be saying that in all seriousness, right?
I'm ready for the day. I'm willing to lead the charge.
Well, unfortunately, there's a lot of women in that video's comment section that seem to think that this is a good idea and have actually volunteered to go along. Really sad times that we live in when this is an idea that others can get behind.
These men can't live in the world that we're building.
If that's the beginning of a world that someone is building, I don't think most reasonable people would want to live there either.
Which is why they need to be tortured, beaten, and destroyed.
Again, I really hope that this is satire or just some sort of really bad joke in extremely poor taste. Because, yeah, that's not the sort of world that anybody should want to live in. And if it is, I seriously suggest that you do some inner reflection.
So like the reason why I'm not looking for a woman right now, I just think it's too much maintenance, and I like caring about me and worrying about what I have to do each day.
But like we
I
were
don't want to
saying, though,
attach
the right
myself.
girl will understand what you just said. The right girl will
I
understand.
support what you're doing and love you.
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know.
Man, I tell you.
I
They're
don't know.
speaking facts, but at your own pace still. When
Exactly.
you're ready, you'll know you're ready.
How old are you?
29.
Get out of here, fam.
That's what I'm saying. You should be a little
What do you
closer
mean?
to
You have
that.
time, fam. You're good. You're good.
Man, I
You're
said
covered.
I'm getting old.
The man never calling you old. You're blessed, fam.
I swear I'm the youngest man here.
You shouldn't be saying you're not looking for a gal at 29, though. You should
Exactly.
Why not?
You should be trying
Why
to find
not?
your own
Why-
one.
First of all, it's not like he never looked before. He's been in relationships. The man's saying it's me time now. I need to lock in on me.
How long would you go without showering
if you got paid $100,000 for each day?
Now, you're probably expecting me to say something crazy like I would never wash again, and that's probably not true, but I am a businessman of sorts, so 1 year of not bathing would equal $36.5 million at $100,000 per day. So I would do it for at least a year or sooner if someone was to make me a better offer on the daily basis, because to be honest with you, at my age, $36.5 million is enough for me to just basically, oh, how did John Goodman put it in that movie? Have fuck you money.
This unfortunately is so true for a lot of men. Most men aren't purposely trying to hide anything about their lives. They've just learned that when they're actually vulnerable, they get minimized or lectured, or it's even used against them later. It becomes this running tab type of thing. If a man isn't opening up to you, chances are he doesn't feel safe with you. Basically, men are taught at a young age that they need to provide, protect others, and solve problems. And anytime they go outside of that, they're taught that they're a burden immediately. The majority of men have opened up at least once in their life, and they saw the results of that and stopped doing it because of that. Men are in this annoying double bind because they need to be vulnerable enough to build a relationship with someone, but they're too vulnerable. It's considered unattractive. All these mixed messages confuse him, so he just defaults to silence because that's what's easier. If you're a woman that genuinely cares about your man and you do want him to open up, try to not pressure him too much. Leave the door open so he can, and then realize that you can never ever hold it against him. Otherwise, he won't do it again. Show him that you genuinely care about every part of his life, even as simple as his hobbies. That can make him feel safe in the relationship overall.
You abandoned me. Love don't live here anymore.
Why you couldn't do it for me? Why I had to be in here with a linebacker, and then now when you got to entertain the rest of these, now you find video vixen. So having a man ain't enough motivation to have yourself together, but being by yourself and having to entertain the possibilities of a bunch of different men is enough motivation for you to be fine. That's up. If you would have been like that before, a lot more would have probably worked out. I would have let a lot more shit slide. You know, I wouldn't have cared about the snoring. Or, you know, you could have had my last Oreo, but you in here like a linebacker. No, you can't have my last Oreo. You only even supposed to be eating Oreos, the doctor said.
I'm not mad at white folks about what their ancestors did to my ancestors, and some of you motherfuckers still trying to do. I just know that we all got to live together. We got to work together. That's why you ever watch my act, you ever see my, I don't even do no fucking racist jokes. So I'm gonna just do one. Okay. White man, a black man, an Asian, and a Hispanic. They're all on top of this tall mountain, Mount Jaro, Mount whatever. The Hispanic said, this is for my people, jumped off the mountain. The Asian said, this is for my people, jumped off the mountain. Black man said, this is for my people, grabbed the white dude, threw that up. It's fucked up. But white folks, when you tell it, just flip it. Just flip it. Anybody can tell it, just flip it.
Okay, let's play Modern Woman Mad Libs. I just watched celebrity worship content.
I just watched the Beckham documentary.
And all these men are out here, unacceptable behavior and form of betrayal.
And all these men are out here acting up, cheating. No.
Acting up and cheating, no. If you are not famous, attractive millionaire.
If you're not David Beckham.
Then you do not get or relational benefit.
You don't get a pass. You don't get to do that.
Pass. You don't get to do that. Okay, so if you are David Beckham, then you do get a pass to cheat and act up. So if I'm not David Beckham, it's not me, then what do I get? It's not a pass. Pass usually means free, so I would have to pay money for something that he gets for free. Why won't men commit? Why don't men want to pay for something that you give away for free to David Beckham? Why don't men want to be here? I just don't get it. Why can't things just work like this? Hey, do you think maybe I could get a pass?
If you're not David Beckham, no.
If I was a billionaire and then I marry a 22-year-old girl and then 5 years later she leaves me, I have to give her half of my money? Are you freaking insane? Here's what caused me to have prenup. She called me about a couple things that she wanted us to spend money on her family. And it pissed me off because they're taking advantage of you. If I don't have a prenup, I actually don't know if I have the drive to give my best.
Because you might lose it.
Because I might lose it. But if I have a prenup, I'm giving my best.
Some people would say, well, you shouldn't be marrying someone that you're not 1,000% sure that it's going to work out with.
You know what it is for a man to believe that the marriage, both sides are going to be great? Do you know that's a form of thinking you're God? I don't know what's going to happen with her later on. So why don't we not play God and let's play humans, beings, and let's write a nuptial agreement. And by the way, I am all about marriage. I'm all about having kids, having a family. But I also understand people change.
Ladies, this is a PSA, and I mean this with love. If a trying to tell you something about something you need to change or do different, and you look like you got an attitude, baby girl, that's the quickest way to lose it. Do you hear me? Listen, the same way when he buy you something, you all smiles. Make sure when he telling you something that he see that you need to change, it's not he talking down on you. Remember, a ain't trying to teach nothing to something he ain't trying to keep around. Come on now. Don't look at it like, oh my God, I'm always doing something wrong. No, he love you, baby girl, and that's why he trying to get you to change it before he start changing his mind about you. And I get it, you don't need no. But I'm just saying, this is how we show our love, bruh. That's our job. Please, listen to him, baby girl. It'll save you in the long run. I'm just a messenger.
Ma'am, I asked you, why do you need a high-value man? You want it because of the lifestyle. And that's fine. Just say, I want a high-value lifestyle. I don't want to live like this. I'd rather have more money, more things to do, and I don't make the kind of money to do that. I want somebody to pay for it. I could at least respect that. Do you work?
Yes, I do.
Do you make more than $50,000 a year?
Almost that amount.
Okay. Would you be all right with a man making almost that amount?
No, I wouldn't.
Exactly. Exactly. There you go, gentlemen. Another woman who wants more. This is why I don't talk about regular guys, because even women in her position want men making more than her. She's 36 and she still wants a man earning more. Ma'am, I get that you want that, but you're shooting outside of your looks league. And men who have high value money don't pick 36-year-olds when they can get 25-year-olds. You don't need a high value man. All you need is a man. But you want a rich man. You don't need one. What would you say you rank on the look scale from 1 to 10? You can't use 7. The laugh, gentlemen? Maybe 6, exactly. Why would a high-value man who can afford 8s, 9s, and 10s get a 36-year-old 6?
Not every high.
Exactly. Spoken by the woman who does not even have one, but you said 2 of them want to marry you and you ain't went on a date with them. God damn!
No, we fighting.
We're fighting?
We fighting.
Yeah, sure, fuck it.
Let's go. I've been beefing with you.
You've been beefing with me?
Since 19 AD.
19? Oh, shit.
19 AD, I finally found you.
Oh, let me put my face down. Hold on.
Yeah. Get ready.
I'm scared.
Yeah, make sure you stretch. Get comfortable. Make sure everything good. Do some jumping jacks, get warmed up. I think we're ready now.
This is my friend. Just come. Claire.
You next, all right?
Give me 5 minutes. I'll be there.
1. Oh, rematch? Oh. Oh, I didn't? No. All right, let's go then. Oh, hey, last time. Oh, you got me.
No more beef.
You know, a lot of these modern women will, kind of speak under the guise of, I'm empowered, I'm free, I can do whatever I want. And they'll spend, they don't only make fun of men, they make fun of women that they don't like as well. So they'll spend literal years mocking and making fun of a traditional woman, or a woman, not even traditional, because a lot of women, aren't traditional nowadays, but women that don't mind reciprocating, women that don't mind doing as their husband asks and kind of trying to follow that lead. Oh, you're a pick-me, or you're not really empowered, you don't really have your own life, he's going to leave you and all that other stuff. They don't understand is a relationship is a give and take. While you're out here crying yourself to sleep every night because you can't figure out why nobody loves you and what to do, the woman that you're calling a pick-me has the stability that you're looking for. She got the family that you're looking for, the connection that you're looking for, the companionship. She has all of that. And while you're sitting up here talking about, well, I got my independence, my ring light, so I can be on social media and all that other stuff, it don't really matter. It don't matter, because at the end of the day, you're still lonely.
So excuse me, you think you could give me a spot real quick?
I cannot spot you with that.
No, it'll be okay. Trust me. All right. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Just this one right over here. Hey, bro. Yeah. Can you give me a video real quick? Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Think she's gonna spot me. Okay. All right. Here we go. Appreciate that. Yeah. Thank you, bro. Oh no, sorry. This one right here. Okay. Yeah. Here we go. Let's go. Oh. Let's go. Here we go. 8-pound PR. Get it. What? What are you doing? Dude, does that count? What's wrong with you? I don't know. Does that count?
You needed a spot for 2.5 pounds?
I don't know. Thank you.
You're like, are you serious? How much is it?
Enough, bro.
Can someone explain to me why I just saw a woman's post where she's saying that women no longer need the financial support of men, and that the problem is men because they are not emotionally in tuned and they need to bring more to the table? And to that I ask you is, what about all of the women still taking alimony from their ex-husbands that refuse to get a job? What about all of the baby moms that claim that they do it all by themselves, right? But at any given point, they're texting their baby daddy like, yo, where's my child support? I'll take it even a step further to the women that are dating and who have dated intentionally just to get free food, like the woman who spent a month going on a date every single night so she didn't have to buy groceries. And let's be so for real, it's not that men are not changing and that men are not evolving. It's simply the fact that so many women only focus on the negative aspects of a relationship that they starve the relationship of having any positive outcome. So even though your man is changing every single step of the way and he's doing all of the things as you ask him to do it, you'll still tackle on the next thing because the goalpost keeps changing. And let's not forget the amount of women who still depend on a man in some way because they would rather spend their money on maintaining their appearance than investing or putting it towards retirement or setting up a future for themselves that exists without men. And let's not forget the amount of women that when they talk about what they look for in a man, it's never about his kindness, his emotional maturity, all the that these women claim that they want. The first thing out of their mouth is that they need a providing man. But when that man provides in the way that he knows how to provide, if it's not the way that you conjured it up in your imaginary mind, then he's not a provider and he's like DL and he doesn't like women and yap about how men hate women. And the truth is, men will absolutely provide financial stability to the women that they feel deserve it. So if you are a lazy woman who is uninspired, has no ambition, wants to basically be a teenage adult and sit home and eat snacks and scroll social media for 8 hours a day, that man's not gonna like you. He's not gonna respect you and he's not gonna wanna continue to provide for you. Like, make it make sense. It's the same way that you don't want a bum loser that doesn't have a car or a job. Well, grown men don't want adult children as their wives. Okay, bye.
Watch this. This is how you turn into the bad guy. What are you doing here? You're late. Again.
4:55. I'm actually here early. It's supposed to be 5.
Wow, 5 minutes early. Do you want a trophy or a gold star or something?
I'm just here to get the kids.
You don't even know their schedules. You don't even help with anything.
That's not true.
No. What's not true is you trying to be dad of the year now.
That's not true. I've been here every
No, there's the attitude.
Please quit twisting everything that I say.
See, this is why, I don't feel safe with you or around you. I'm honestly just trying to be parent peacefully, but he is so aggressive all the time, every time it exchanges.
They'll push and push just to get that one reaction that they can use against you. Calm isn't weakness. It's how you stop losing. I help dads who are walking through this every single day. Go to my website and check it out.
I hate when girls be like, oh, I was a lover girl and just took advantage of me. You've never been a lover girl in your life. You literally just went the whole relationship not getting by another. That's all you did. You've never fully submitted to it at all. You've never been all over it. You just was letting only him crack and say, oh, I'm a lover girl. You weren't. You were not being a full-on submissive woman. That's not what you were doing. I hate when y'all say that shit like, oh, I was a lover girl before. You be like, so everything he told you to do, you was just listening to it? No, I'm not listening to a nigga say, so what did you do? What did you do that was such a lover girl? You told him I love you and slept in his bed and rode his meat? So all you did was let him crack? You did nothing. You could ask him, did you buy him a bunch of gifts or something? What were you doing? I was loving him. You didn't do anything. You were never a lover girl ever in your life. You just keep saying you were. No, you always been this way. You always been a cheater. You just was with him for a year or two and didn't let nobody else crack. And you thought that meant you were a lover girl. That's not how it works. Y'all be hoes most of the time. And just because you were a little less hoish that one relationship, you think that meant you were a lover girl. No, you weren't.
I don't have a boyfriend, but I do have a lot. So go on those dates, ladies.
I don't have a boyfriend, but I do have a lot. You may recognize this statement as a different form of, I am the table. I don't have a boyfriend, meaning I have not promised anything to anyone, but I do have a lot of things promised to me or already delivered. Let's hear the story.
I started going on dates last August. It is also August. So I've been dating for a year now, and I don't have a boyfriend. But let me tell you what I do have. I have a financial advisor. I have a physical therapist. I have a CEO to get investment and business advice from. I have a plastic surgery doctor. I have a man who fixed my car for me. While I don't have a boyfriend, I do have many other professions now in my back pocket. I have a man who knew I wanted a G7X. He's gonna watch this. He knew I wanted a G7X, and so he bought it. I paid him for it. I wouldn't do that, but I couldn't get it all the drops, and he got it for me.
All right, got it. I'm going to lead you through the transaction using worksheets from my packet called The Table. Now, as you fill out the table, be sure to reference the table table, which is a table of things to put on the table. A lot of these are overlooked. When we think of what you bring to the table, we usually think of things like your money that you've earned or your body or cooking and cleaning, and those are all just physical things that you have or do. But also you can bring your situation, which might be your social status or roles that you play in society. Maybe you're a leader somewhere. It includes your personality characteristics and things about who you are, like maybe you have a lot of patience, that's very rare and valuable. And you can even bring your relationships to others and your life history and the things that you're connected to. I have at times in the past been friends with someone and it made me very, very popular. So what you do is you figure out everything you have to bring to the table and then you put it on the table. So the top is player 1 and the bottom is player 2. And in this case, there are, I think, 7 guys and they are bringing, let me check, there was 6. And what they are bringing is finance advice, physical therapy, investment management, plastic surgery, auto repair, and career services. And that's all we know. We don't have anything to put here or here in this particular story. And we can only assume what they want, which is most likely just don't talk to other dudes. And that's a problem since there is 6 of them. I put that in the would be nice category since obviously they're not making sure of it. Now let's look at what she wants. There are different levels of want. There are things that you don't want, and there are things that you don't care about. We don't know of either of those. And then there's things that she needs and things that would be nice. And we don't know for sure, but it sounds to me like she would not be talking to any of these guys if they weren't doing these things for her. So we're going to put that all in the need category. And then there's what she's bringing, which is, I guess, me probably, which means I will text some of you back sometimes. It doesn't seem like there's much more of a relationship here. And then I'm going to assume that she doesn't want to bring effort, attention, or hope since she's not doing it. So now you have your exchange. What these guys are bringing to the table is 6 different professional quality services. And what they want in exchange is attention and exclusivity, and she's not willing to give any. So we'll just fill up these meters. These guys are giving about, I would estimate, 70% of a relationship's worth of effort, and she is receiving it, and she is giving about 2% of the effort that she could give, and the guys are receiving nothing because they don't want what she's offering, which is just answering texts. Now,
there's a whole lot of guys out here that modern women, when you listen to them, they try to clown them. Oh, he's too soft. He's too nice. Oh, he's too emotional. I can't stand a man that, oh, is he, I wanted a man, and I thought I wanted a man that was emotionally available, but, once he really let out his emotions to me and he did X, Y, and Z, then, I just lost respect for him. And then they go out there and they get beat up and they get used up and sent on back out to the street. And now you're looking for that guy that you put in the friend zone, or that guy that was too soft for you. Oh, he just not. I need a little bit of chaos. I need a little bit of toxicity, not too much. What they really mean when they say that, because they trying to make it sound, PC. But what they really mean is, I want at least half my life to be a certified bona fide problem. At least half my life. Are you guys okay? And then when they get out of that phase, honestly, in a lot of situations, it takes about 10 years, 7-10 years to beat it out of you. I hate to say it that way. Now you're looking for that guy that you called soft, and he's too sweet and he's too nice. But that man didn't moved on. That man probably somewhere living his best life. That man probably got a wife and kids now. Or that man might be out on the lake chilling. Man got a straw hat on, honeysuckle in his mouth, chilling. Beers in the cooler, radio jacked up. I'm not coming back to shore for a few hours. That's the life that you could have had, except you were messing around, loser.
My fairy tale ideology that women have, I always say this: men get married and become a father and go, oh, shoot. Okay, I didn't know it was gonna take all of this. Game time. Let me try to figure this out. Let me try to see if I can do this and do that and get the card and do this and love her more and balance all this. Women, we meet you and we're like, our idea and our fairy tale is you are Prince Charming, honey. And then we try to get you to fit Prince Charming. And the more you don't fit it, the more y'all end up in my office going, but he doesn't do this. Well, has he ever did it? No, but I always just thought my husband would. Your husband or this man? So are you getting to know who you with? Or are you making this man fit this fairy tale ideology that doesn't even exist anyways? And so women come and lead with, fit this, or you have no value. Men come in and go, all right, I'm here and I'm gonna learn how to be the best I can for you. And then women do what? You're taking too long. You're not getting there because you haven't fit the box of the fairy tale. So for
Okay, if you're a guy and you're watching this, stop scrolling for a second because I have a question for you. I really want to know, what is it that a guy looks for in a woman? And I'm not talking about like superficial stuff like, oh, it's because she's so hot. No. I'm talking about something with a little meat on it, okay?
Oh, good Lord. You're asking this one again? How many freaking times do we have to tell you already? Jesus. Yeah, I know. You don't like the answer we give, so you keep asking the question again and hoping it'll change. But it's not going to, ladies, so pay close attention and we'll answer it one more time. Maybe you'll actually shut up, listen, and get it through your thick skulls, though I tend to doubt it. Here it is. Men want acknowledgement, appreciation, loyalty, respect, and most of all, peace. You know, those same things none of you give or are capable of giving. So there you go. It's not going to change. Not now, not ever. So how about you just accept it and move on?
Somebody's looking for marriage. Is it going to be harder dating now?
Definitely. It boils down to option fatigue. Back in the day, our generation, we probably the last generation of people who live part of our life without social media.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Everybody after us is going to be done walked into some type of social media. But I think a lot of people suffer from option fatigue. And what I mean by that is it's like, you know, you can go to your Instagram, especially if you got a little motion, you got a little money, you got some jewelry, dress nice, whatever the case may be. Like, you're going to have a decent amount of options. Or if you're a woman in the opposite case, you look good, shape nice, whatever the case may be, you're going to have a bunch of dudes in your DMs.
Absolutely.
So what happened is that get programmed into your mind. Now you go into the relationship feeling like, oh, I don't really need to be here for real. I'm 1 foot in, 1 foot out of this situation. And the first mistake you make, I'm about to go see what my options talk about.
Yeah.
In comparison to back in the day, how grandparents, you try to pull the baddest woman in your neighborhood or your city, and that was that. You didn't know what chicks in LA is doing.
Yeah.
You didn't know what chicks in Arizona is doing. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you're gonna be way more locked in and willing to make that work in comparison to the day to where I can go on my phone, literally close my eyes, scroll, and stop and pick a woman and I can see her tonight.
Hey, check this out, ladies. Don't no real give a about how good you look. You know what I'm saying? If you're not a woman that take accountability, if you're not loyal, if you're not coachable, you know what I'm saying? We can't do with you before you. You know what I'm saying? Flat out. We men, we already want you being fine is just a plus. You know what I'm saying? Who wouldn't want nobody that look good to I mean, just simple math. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you women personalities be y'all looks. You know what I'm saying? If you look good, you know what I'm saying? Just look good. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be half naked to feel like you a bad like that. But being a bad, that don't even hold no weight. There's too many women trying to be bad. The game is saturated now. Where the women at? You know what I'm saying? Y'all always post about how good y'all look, but what about the wife qualities? You know what I'm saying? You ain't no good woman? You ain't got no good qualities about yourself? Just your looks, huh? Okay. So when it use you for your looks and shit like that, don't be mad. You know what I'm saying? Besides, why y'all act like every woman that look good got good anyway? That's false. A lot of you hoes is ran through because you took advantage of you looking good. So your ass is getting cracked like a can opener. You know, there's some ugly women out there with some good, you know, a couple 5s and 6s that got that thrax. But everybody's just so stuck on being a bad out of here. Bad.
If you are a single guy, especially in New York City, this message is for you. The most attractive thing you can do when you see a girl that you think is cute in person out in the wild is to confidently go up to her and ask to buy her a drink and ask her out. It sounds so simple, but you would be surprised the amount of girls who have told me that they have never been approached by a guy at a bar or out in the wild in their life. Some of the most stunning, gorgeous girls, you would see them on Instagram and be like, these girls have 100 guys in their DMs. And honestly, they might. But in person, guys don't approach them. And as a girl, there is nothing more attractive than having a guy come up to you, clearly be interested in you, and then know what he wants and ask you out. You are going to get rejected way less doing that in person than you are on any type of dating app. And so many girls say that the guy that they're dating, they don't think they would have ever matched with on a dating app, but seeing them in person, being asked out in person, seeing their confidence, whatever they said to them as their like opening line really got the girl, and now they're dating. Going to get more of the people that you're attracted to and want to go out with, asking them out in person when you see them, than you are on any type of dating app. The only internet approach that I do think you can still be confident and attractive in is sliding into the DMs. But the right way to do that is you follow the girl, she accepts your follow request, or if she's public, you just have to go for it, and you immediately then send a message asking her out.
So you are not my type, shorty.
Shut your up, nigga. Look at your lips. Oh my god.
So,
those are like overly.
Bro, females don't know how to take rejection nowadays. Obviously, you getting mad. I'm just not interested.
Nigga, I don't give a what you say to me. You're a monkey. Look at you. You're ugly.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not
You're
interested.
ugly.
You've been dismissed. Goodbye. Yo, y'all are not my type.
Bitch, look at you! You big gorilla ass bitch. Talking about you're ugly as bitch. Don't get up on here and talk about some because I don't play with you on no day.
So yo, go ahead and skip me.
Look at you though. First of all, can we start there? Can you look at yourself talking about you're not my type? I would never pick you.
I don't got time for y'all, bro. Just go ahead and skip me.
I don't have time for your ass bitch with your big lip ass bitch. I don't have time for you.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Cause you was just talking. Now you don't want to talk. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought. Oh, okay.
Oh, you are not my type, gang.
It's because I'm white. Hey,
Nah, I just don't like the way you look.
you look like a cartoon character. I don't like the way you look, bro. Bro, your lips are bigger than mine. Do you suck?
Oh, nah.
Oh, hell no, what?
Yeah, it's a no for me. Go ahead and skip.
You are a no for me.
Nah, y'all not my type, bro. Just skip me.
And you're not our type.
Bro, so skip me, bro. Why y'all still here?
Big ear nigga.
So skip me.
You're hit.
You're not the hottest
You're
thing since
fucking
sliced
hitter.
cheese, gang. You
You're
look
not
like
either.
a dude, bro.
You're not. Say cheese.
Skip me.
Say cheese.
Skip me.
Exactly.
So you are not my type.
When I have reached, if we're talking about me, myself personally, if I've reached a level where I'm financially stable and we never have to have a problem with money again, or as far as worrying if the rent's gonna get paid or the mortgage, I don't care about your money. Now, 10 years ago, when I was building this shit, I needed a woman to be with the gym with me shooting. That never showed up. So I had to build this gym, buy the land, and build this my goddamn self. Now I own this. I don't need her to make no money, because at no point in time is her money going to provide for me. Them Jordans that she bought me at Christmas ain't comparing to this $5,000 mortgage we got on this house. So that's when they say, I don't care about money from a woman, because that's already been checked off. But when I was building, when I was the McDonald's nigga, I really wanted a woman to build with me. But they didn't want to see it then. They won't with it. But now that I have built this motherfucker,
But guess what? It's not a woman's job to build y'all niggas. It's your mama's job.
Respectfully, all I need from a woman, all I need is peace and pleasure. Peace and pleasure. Because that peace is going to make me make more money. That peace is going to inspire me to be better. That peace, that having that good positive energy when I walk out that door is going to make me more successful.
Get you some money.
And the fact that my energy and my spirit is right from that peace, and my are empty from that pleasure, I'm going to go run it back. I'm going to go run it up.
Even trying to tell you guys at this point.
So I'm stuck on the side of the highway with a flat tire in a thunderstorm. I said, I'm not gonna call my sister first. My sister always come through. I'm gonna call one of these guys. I'm gonna call one of these guys to come help. It hurt my ego to say the responses. I'm not even gonna hold you. It does hurt my ego. One said, I'm not a tire shop. Two said, it's raining too hard. Three didn't answer. One guy asked if I was okay. One guy asked if someone's coming to help me. One person showed basic empathy. Make them lonelier.
So what's your point, baby? You got 4 men. The dude said he not a tire shop. He don't know how to change no tire, baby. The second one said it's raining too hard. He ain't got no car. The third one, he with another one of his chicks. That's why he ain't answer the phone. The fourth one, I guarantee you put him in the friend zone. What's your point? My point is, I can't stand when people complain about the random people they talk to. Those are random dudes. I don't know if you smashing them. I don't know if y'all just texting. Why would any one of them care about you being stuck in the rain? Now, I would see if it's your man. I would see if it's a man you so-called dating, a guy you see real interest in. But you're talking about there's random guys that you might be texting or not texting or sleeping with. Baby, that's on you. That's your pickings. Now, I believe a man should get out there and help you if y'all on that type of level, if y'all been smashing or whatever, and yeah, man, go help her. For sure. I believe it. But you been on the side of the road and you think that out of 4 dudes, these 4 dudes all should be like, I'm on the way. Why? That's my whole thing. Why would all 4 be saying they on the way? And why women in the comments that don't know nothing about men or know nothing about human decency, because women do the exact same thing to men they don't care about. Women do the exact same thing to men they don't care about. If you not her man, or a woman won't even give a man a compliment unless you her man or y'all dating. You can, and then that compliment be a backhanded compliment. You think you look good, don't you? You think you fine, don't you? You think you doing something, don't We can't even feel good about ourselves. Fellas, them dudes didn't do nothing wrong because they wasn't her man. And y'all wasn't on that type of level. And I know y'all wasn't because you had to call 4 different guys, not one. Take these, be cool.
A lot of these modern women and their standards, dude, it really is crazy. And nobody wants to say it, but the makeup don't hide your bad attitude and your ugliness. You can try to put a filter on it, and it only does so much. The men out here are getting catfished so much that they don't even want to trust. They can't even trust what they see. Why is it that men only approach me in the store when I'm looking a mess, when I ain't dressed my best, and I don't got my makeup on, I got a t-shirt and sweats on? Because I can see who you are, actually who you are. I was listening to another guy, creator, ask a married guy, or ask him, it's slipping my mind, ask a married man. And he's got to check him out on TikTok. I know I include him in some of my compilations. Really good guy, really funny guy, right? He was talking to his wife about, preferences and having to talk about that. And he said, well, most men prefer that you be natural. They like to see you a little bit more natural. It's not to say that, and he gave an example, some women out here, they wear weave or they wear hair extensions. It's not to say that you don't look nice in that. It's not to say that you don't look good with makeup on. But you're asking me about my preference, and I'm saying I would rather you be closer to who you actually are, so I can see and know who I'm getting to know, who I'm going to be friends with, who's going to be my wife, right? But y'all don't want to hear that. Y'all keep on doing whatever you want to do. You keep on telling the man what he likes. It's not going to work. You don't get to dictate all the terms, man. Men are tired of that crap. Just get a man what he wants. You're not asking for anything crazy. Just show me what you actually look like.